All right, guys, let's dive into Facebook ads. Oh man, this one's gonna be such a beast. But you know what? Let's try to make it. Let's try to go over. Let's try to go over all of it. All right, so basically, I have logged into Business Manager. This is the first page, right? So if I go to business.facebook.com, boom, right? I am inside of Business Manager. This is the interface when it comes to running Facebook ads, right? And so with Facebook ads, the awesome part about Facebook is that it's called targeting, right? So no other platform can you target in such specific ways, right, to reach your end relevant customer than Facebook ads. And that's why Facebook is such a freaking beast, right?
You're breaking my heart, but I know I can't leave. I can't leave. You've been laying with somebody that...
Facebook and Google are one of the most giant aggregators of data. So what do I mean by that? That means, they're large companies. Obviously, they're worth billions of dollars. So with that money, they go and hire third-party companies to buy data from people around the world, right? And so with all this data that they're getting from like other businesses, right? Now they're integrating all that data that are realistic facts about people, right? And based on your profile and third-party data, and they're putting that into their algorithm so that way they can help you target and filter through. You know how with apartment locating, like you use a guest card and then you ask questions to filter down, and that way everything is relevant and you're not sending people 100 options. It kind of works in that same sense, but like super epic large scale, right? Like we're talking global. And so with Facebook, what they do is, they have all this data, they build an algorithm, and then they give you options, right, within their interface. And we're in the interface. I'll show you where to do it. But basically, it's like find your customer, like run ads on our platform because everyone is on Facebook. Really understand this, right? And this is why whole entire businesses are made on Facebook and only specializing in Facebook targeting. And that's why there's such thing as like Facebook ad agencies. So it's like 70% of all traffic period online, like consumers, right? So consumers, which are your end customers for any product or service, they're on Facebook, right? That's why it's a big deal. And so like it's like 60 to 70% of people are on Facebook, right? Everything else is like micro, right? So yes, you can still find customers and market for them on like Pinterest, Twitter, Snapchat, LinkedIn is good. It's like nearly 10% of the traffic. And they're going to be more business related. So LinkedIn's cool too, especially if you have if your customers are business, like business consumers. But all these sites, just the rest of all the sites are like micro, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5% of the traffic. So it's like, why would you market and spend all this money elsewhere when you can just focus all your marketing and not only market on like the world's biggest e-commerce site, and most people are on Facebook, so like why would you not want to market on Facebook? But not only do you market on a platform where everyone's at, but you can also target in a hyper way to where all the money you spend on your advertisements are not being wasted because you're only presenting them to hyper targeted customers, right? So for instance, if you have baby products and you sell them on Amazon, you can target only people that have proven to be interested in baby stuff, right? So you're not like wasting money on clicks where someone has no interest in baby products. You're only presenting your ads to people that have proven to be interested in baby products. So it makes so much more sense, but you can't do that anywhere else unless it's like Google. You can't really do that in the depth of how hyper laser focused the targeting and the relevancy is. So that's why Facebook is so freaking amazing, right? And so, it's most 60-70% of people are on Facebook and they have better targeting techniques. So Facebook is where it's at, right? People think Instagram is like where to market. I've talked to real estate agents and they're like, no, Instagram's the future, only Instagram. That's not true. Just Google it and look at the data. Most people are still on Facebook. Yes, Instagram is up and coming and you can still make money on any other platform. You can make money on Pinterest, and sometimes it's smart to do that because the ad spend is not as high, right? You can make money on Instagram, sure. You can make money on Tumblr, on Twitter. Yeah, of course you can. Snapchat. but you can make more and better money and more better converting money on Facebook and Google. And so another big thing that Google and Facebook has, right, is something called a pixel. And all a pixel is a code, right? It's just coding. That's all it is, like long code. But if you add the pixel to your website, to all the pages, like your web pages, the URLs, you can track people that visit it. So I want to introduce a concept of what a pixel is, right? Not only is Facebook a large platform, and you can also target in very, very specific ways, like only show my ads to people that are female, over the age of 20, and interested in baby products. So like, that's freaking awesome by itself. But on top of that, now all of the people that you've presented ads to that have clicked on your URLs, they clicked on your ad, they go to a landing page, or they click on your ad, or hey, they watched 50% of your video. You can filter for like that as well. So the pixel records all of the clicks and the activity, right? Because it's code, it'll record. So why is that important to you? Because if you, let's say we have a $500 budget. This is realistic. We have a baby product company, right, on like Shopify, and we're running Facebook ads for our baby product, right? We're spending $500 into an ad campaign that is only showing our ads to women that are female only, over the age of 20, that are proven interested in baby products, right? So we spent $500, right? And we got like $500 back in sales. And we're like, well, crap, like we spent $500, but we only got $500. So it evened out and nothing happened, right? So you're like, well, that wasn't cool, but that's not true, because you have now, with those $500 worth of clicks, you have now pixeled people, right? So people don't always buy the first time. So because of the pixel, and because you've recorded all the very unique clicks to your page or your ad or your offer, when you run a second campaign, you can utilize the pixel data while running on your ad, and you can do something called custom audiences, right? So let's say you ran a video ad, right? And then people are like, you spent $500, got $500 back. You're like, that did not help anyone. But then now, when you run the second campaign, you can go, hey, show these ads to the people that watched more than 50% of my video though, and then let's hit them again, right? Let's target them again. So now you know that people who watched more than 50% of the video ad, they're probably more interested because they didn't skip your ad as quickly, right? So then if you spend another $500 and target only people that watched 50% of your video or more, now it starts converting and it's profitable, right? So you can do that, and then maybe you invest $500 and you get $2,000 back. And you're like, whoa, I won that time. You're like, I spent $500 in, I used the pixel data, and now I got $1,500. So you freed up $1,500 in profit, and it only took you 2 quick campaigns, right? And then you can do that large scale. Imagine doing $10,000 in, and you're getting $50,000 back. It happens all the time. So that's why Facebook ads are so awesome, because of the pixel data and piece of software that they use. Google also has a pixel, right? So Google, the pixel is the same thing as just code. So it records certain events, right? So when you run your first ad campaign, you get some data. Okay, nothing really happened that hard. But then you hit it again because they're pixeled now, and then now your campaigns are even more profitable because you're sending them to even more relevant people. Okay, so let me kind of show you the Facebook data. So we're going to go here under Audience Insights, right? This is Facebook data in general about everyone on their platform. So when you run your first ad campaign, you're not just going to like send it to just anyone, right? Let's pretend we have a baby company, we have baby products. Okay, so then let's start looking. We're gonna choose an audience, everyone on Facebook. Don't use people connected to your page. I mean, I guess you can. It's a little more relevant when you first do like first initial campaigns. Obviously, you're gonna want to send it to everyone on Facebook and get new customers, right? Okay, so then we're here. This is just and by the way, look how pretty this interface is. It's not even that hard to read and understand, right? Like it's colorful, age, gender, interest, page interests. How many people in general in all of Facebook, because nothing is filtered right now. So this is showing us all the data on Facebook, right? So look at this. 55% of all Facebook users are women. That's important. 45% of all Facebook users are men. That's also important, right? And so this is just a general overview, right? Hey, look, most people are married that are on Facebook. That's also really cool data. You see how much data they give you on Facebook? It's crazy. It's kind of scary. 31% of people are in high school. 61% of all people are in college. I didn't even know that. And very few in grad school. Wow, that's interesting. Anyhow, though, let's kind of begin, right? And so if we're selling baby product stuff, we're using the audience insights for data on who to really target whenever we make an ad, right? So we're going to do like baby product stuff, duh, right? And so we're going to do like, yeah, baby shower, that's a probably relevant interest. Let's do some other baby stuff, right? Baby, I wonder if like baby products comes up. New baby product. That is so relevant. New baby products. So our business, we sell baby products. Probably a big part of our customer base is new baby products, right? And then baby's cool. Baby category is cool because sometimes people buy in baby. They don't even have a baby because they're gonna try to buy someone a gift for a baby shower. So baby, and I'm doing all this live, right? So baby shower is really relevant. New baby products is definitely really relevant, right? So if you have a baby store and you use Facebook, you're gonna like explode your profit. Anyhow, now that we've filtered this, let's see the data on what kinds, who should we really present our ads to. 97% of people in Facebook are women that are interested in baby products and baby shower. So when we make an ad, now if you select male or men, you're probably going to waste money because 3% of men are interested in your stuff. So why in the world would you present your ads to men? You're going to filter down for only women. But you guys are seeing now, instead of like, funding a billboard for a lot of money, we're not going to spend $10,000 on a billboard and like just market to anyone that's not even relevant. We're going to spend $500 on Facebook targeted ads, and now we know to present our ads to only women because Facebook is telling us, hey, if you want to market on our platform, you should probably present it to only women. Okay, so we're going to select female on our ad, right? And then let's see the age group. This gives us the age group now, right? 41% of people of women from the age 25 to 34 are more interested in baby shower and new baby products. All right, well, we just found our majority right there, right? But hey, 21% is still a big chunk, and they're aged 35 to 44, right? And then 18 to 24, you still get some percentage here as well. But the main one is the 41% is the biggest interest, and then probably the 21%. These are so small, 9, 8%. Don't even run ads for that age group. And so, I like to split. I like to do two different ad campaigns, right? One for the 41% because Facebook is saying, hey, this is the age group that's most relevant to your interest. So we're going to do one campaign from the ages 25 to 34. We're not going to mix them together. We're not going to do 25 to 44 because I really want to test and see the difference. And so the second ad we're going to do is for ages 35 to 44 because we know that's the second highest chunk of relevant interest, right? And so, and you never know. Here's the thing. You have to test because yes, this is a great place to start. But maybe we'll run an ad campaign, and ages 35 to 44 is more profitable than ages 25 to 34. You never know, but we know it's probably going to be between these two because these are higher interest. So we're going to make two ads, one for each of these age groups. We're like, great. We know that they need to be interested in baby. If we need to run ads for our baby product store, they have to be women and they have to be between these ages. That's going to be really, really awesome, right? So now let's look at some other data. Maybe we can come up with some ideas. Married. Oh, wow, that's interesting. All right, I'm doing all this live. So look, 60% of people that are married are most interested in baby product stuff, right? Some are single, but maybe let's do an ad for only married because that's the majority of people that are buying these products that are interested in baby product stuff, right? So I'm going to target and laser focus my ad and filter down to women that are within this age group and that are also married because they're probably going to buy my product more likely than not. Okay. Let's see your education level. Cotton. I mean, this isn't that important, but isn't that crazy? We can still filter down and say, they have to be married and they have to have a college education and they have to have a high school education, right? We're not going to want, let's actually avoid grad school because they're not that interested. So we're going to target our filter even further and we're going to make sure that we select college education. You know, that's so crazy targeted. You guys are understanding how exciting this is, right? So that way when you spend $500 on these ad campaigns, more likely than not, it's going to be profitable, right? This is why Facebook targeted ads are the best way to market for any business. All right, let's continue. Administer sales. That's funny. Job stuff. Let's not target that specific. Let's look at the page likes here. What are they looking at? Baby and children's clothing store, Spearmint Baby. So we can also target even further and then say, hey, these people also have to like one of these pages, because people that like this pages are, remember, they're more likely interested in baby shower stuff and new baby products, which is relevant to our business. So I would do interests for these, right? Like must have to like this or must have to like this, Pampers and stuff like that, right? So then usually that's enough targeting, right? Spearmint Baby, 63 times more likely. This audience, 418,000 people like Spearmint. Oh, wow. That's a lot of people. Spearmint Baby. Yeah, so then I would do like Spearmint Baby as like one of the requirements, right? And that's really it. And so, cool. Let's just create an ad. We have enough stuff. Use ad create tool, use ad manager. Ad manager. All right, guys, so it took me to Ads Manager, and then I hit that green button, Create Ad. This is the interface, right? I'm sorry, I didn't walk you through how to start a business manager, but it's pretty easy. You just take you make a Facebook page for your whatever business you want to do, make a new Facebook page. You guys know how to make a Facebook page. You probably have a Facebook, right? And then what you do is you start a business manager account. And you can look up how to very easily start a business manager account with your existing Facebook page on like Google. Just Google it real fast. Remember, guys, I'm trying to keep this short because you can build a whole entire course, like 100 videos on how to do Facebook ads. And so I can't really do that for you. I'm keeping it simple, right? This is just an intro, but this is basically it, right? So we went to Ad Manager, we hit Make an Ad, and then create an ad, and this is the interface on how to make Facebook ads, right? So these are marketing objectives, right? Facebook is so smart that they decided that, hey, whenever people run ads, they usually have like goals and objectives, right, on what do they want to do. Sometimes they just want to make their people be more aware to it, right? And these are cheaper ads to run. Sometimes they want some consideration, and they want to have people to not only be aware, but actually go to their website, right? Or interact with their ads, right? So like traffic campaigns, it's like you want to bring people to your website. Engagement is like Facebook only shows it based on your targeting, right? Like baby, they have to like this, they're female, they're this age group, but they're also more likely to like engage in your post. So maybe you just want to build like, you're trying to build like likes on your posts or comments, right? Or like likes to your Facebook page. So then you would do engagement, right? App installs, I never really deal with anyways. We don't have apps. Video views, yeah, videos are cool because they're cheaper to run compared to Conversion Tab. But video is cool. Video converts better than still images on Facebook and on every other business in the world, including real estate. That's why I taught you, like, you should, like, whenever you escort, remember, I was like, do a video. So then when people are interested in an apartment, you can just text them or use that video on the ad. So then when they call you, they've already seen the apartment. It kind of works the same way with Facebook too. Videos just convert better. They're prettier. They stop people's scrolling habits. Videos are just better. Anyhow, though, so you might want to do a video ad. I use this one a lot. Lead generation. This one's cool because with the lead generation, like for instance, if you're running real estate ads, which by the way, targeted Facebook ads, if you really understand this, I can't teach everything on how to do targeted Facebook ads because I'm going to repeat that. It'll take me a whole course. But if you run lead gen campaigns, it's so effective for real estate with apartment locating and new home and any kind of real estate sales. It's crazy, right? So anyhow, lead generation is you're sending this to people that are more likely to give you their info, right? But the problem is with back in the day, a couple of years ago, people would run an ad and then they would have a button that would take them to their landing page, right? And then they would fill in their information and hit submit. But the problem with that is that when people load, like if they're on Facebook hanging out, chilling, they're not going to want to click a button and then load up a new window on their phone or on their laptop, because whenever you load a new page and you bring them off of Facebook, it's been proven that more people just like take off and aren't gonna be interested anymore because people have short attention spans. But lead gen, and also once they get to the landing page, now they have to manually type in their name and all their information. So all of this slows down the chances of you actually converting and getting that lead. But with Facebook realized that and went, man, we need to make a really smarter way so that way people can actually market with us and like get results. So they made something called lead generation goal, right? With lead gen, it presents these ads in forms that are like trying to capture their name and email and phone number for leads and their interest, but it's all within Facebook. So then when they see your ad and you select lead gen, it's like, hey, if you're interested in this ad that you just saw, click here. And they click there, and then it brings up the form and pre-populates the name filling out and their number and their email and all their information, because Facebook has their data. They have a Facebook profile, right? And so instead of like loading a new page and then like manually entering their info, Facebook with lead generation, it brings up the form and pre-populates it. So all they have to do is click one more button and it's like submit. And then it's done, and you've captured their leads. So then that one converts better, and you will have more leads. And this one works crazy for real estate leads, right? That's how I'm able to run an ad agency for other real estate agents and run their ads for them. And they love it, and they are never going to fire me because they only pay me $1,000 a month, and I'm making them thousands and thousands of dollars, right? And so I use lead gen all the time with my Facebook ad agency. Anyhow, you can use it too with apartment locating or with anything else. So lead generation's cool. Messages, I mean, that one doesn't really work that well. That's like you want some messages and then have like a bot. This is more for like you want people to interact with your Facebook store page, and then you have like a bot set up to where it like emails. We're not going to talk about like the bot generation and like how like messenger bots are like taking over and are better than email, because like I said, you can make whole courses on that too, and that's just not what I have to keep this short. But anyways, yeah, look into the messenger bots. Those are really valuable. Anyhow, conversion. So conversion is, once you have some awareness and stuff, people know about you, they visited your website. Now you want to run conversion ads, right? So conversion ads are like ads that Facebook is going to present to people that you've targeted. Remember, in our example, baby, this age, has to like this, show interest in this Facebook page, have to have a college degree, they have to be married, but also they have to have proven history that they're going to go click on an ad and buy something, right? So with conversion campaigns, these people are, yes, they're targeted in the way you want, but they're also more likely to buy something. So these ads will get you sales immediately for your online store. So we're going to want to run some conversion ads to get some sales, but wait, that's what normal people do. You guys are duck hunters, right? So what you want to do is not just be so like quick to run conversion campaigns. There's a life cycle that I'm going to teach that works better, right? So what you do, I'm going to keep this short and brief so I can introduce a concept. This whole video is about introducing the concept of Facebook ads, right? And so what you want to do before if you have an e-commerce store or something, what you want to do before trying to sell people products from your store is you want to first you want to first run engagement campaign, right? So you make your ad, right? You want to build social proof to that ad, right? And so whenever you make an ad for the first time, I'm going to show you the life cycle of different campaigns to do. Definitely don't skip any steps, right? And so, and you're not going to be able to change your ad anymore, right? So you're going to make the ad one time, and that's going to be your ad, and you can't edit it anymore throughout the life cycle, right? So then make one ad that you're comfortable with, and then we're going to run an engagement campaign. And when we run this engagement campaign, let's see here, post engagement, page likes, event risk. We're just going to do post engagement, right? The goal is to build social proof, because when you build lots of likes and lots of comments to your ad, it looks like it's super popular and interesting. So then people actually stop and see your ad more, right? The whole idea for running engagement campaigns first, in my opinion, is the best way to do it. Is because you're going to build the social proof, right? So it's like you're building all this social proof, and your ads is going to look pretty, but you're going to do this in a cheap way that no one knows about really, unless you're a duck hunter. And so, let's build that social proof. They're going to show it to people that are more likely to like and comment on your page. And then we're going to go ahead and continue post engagement only. And then now what we're going to do is we're going to run this in foreign countries, right? Like there's a couple foreign countries you can run this and then get like the like and comments per page is like a cent compared to America, right? So it's such a great way to build social proof, right? And so we're gonna like, this is how you make an ad. Let's take off United States and we're gonna do like Philippines, right? So Philippines. All right, so Philippines country, select that one, right? And then let's do like Iran or something, right? And then we're gonna do like Iran or Pakistan. So yeah, all right, we're gonna do Pakistan, and then we'll do one more. We're gonna do India is a good one, right? It's very cheap over there. So all these are like a cent per click, right? So if you want to build up like 100 likes to your post, because I recommend like anywhere from 100 to 1,000 likes, then it converts better, right? Your whole entire advertisement, right? And everyone always skip, like 90% of people skip this step because they're not duck hunters. And so just pay attention, right? Run it in these countries, your ad, just do everyone. Now, this is important. Always say English in this country, right? Because if no one can understand your ad, they're not going to like it. So English all. So they're going to be in these countries, these people, but we're going to make sure they speak English so they'll actually give us likes. So English, detailed targeting. So this is where you target people, right? And you go down the rabbit hole and target them more and more and more, right? So for detailed targeting, we're going to do baby products. Graco baby products. Yeah, that one's cool. It's got 3.5 million people. Graco baby products. Why not? They're baby products. And then we're also going to do baby shower. 52 million people. Yeah, so then they have to like either baby shower stuff or baby products, right? That way they'll like your ad. That's it. Just target it like once or twice. That's all it takes because all we're doing is building social proof, right? And then don't do automatic placements because this is where Facebook will place your ads wherever they think. They're going to charge you the most and they're going to be biased, right? And make the most money for Facebook. So just do edit placements and let me just show you the ones that work better. Just trust me, right? So all devices. You can do like mobile only, desktop only. We're just trying to build social proof, so let's just do like all devices. And then we're gonna do, let's see here, Facebook feeds, instant articles. All right, take instant articles off; those never convert. Instagram, let's take Instagram off because you can't. This is just a trick and a duck hunter hack for Facebook ads, right? You can't build social proof on Instagram and then reuse it on Instagram, and then it still has the likes and the comments. You can only do that in it's only a Facebook hack. So, but that doesn't matter. Instagram's not even as big as Facebook anyways. But remember, Instagram is owned by Facebook. That's why it's an option. All right, let's continue. Audience networks. In-stream videos, no. Just get rid of all of that. And then Messenger is dumb. So all you want is feed. That way you're making the most money, right? Facebook just wants to throw it on all these services. That way Facebook makes more money. So you're not trying to optimize your ad delivery for people to see your ad. You want them to engage with you, right? Daily, unique view. We'll deliver your ads to people up to once a day. I mean, don't worry about that. Just like optimize it for people that are going to give you likes, right? Then you go through there, your daily budget. You can set a budget and be like, I don't want to spend more than $10. Usually like $5 or $10. It goes $5 actually. Do like a $5 daily budget or total budget, right? And then that's it really, right? So that's it. You'll get charged on impressions, whatever. Okay. So when people see your ad, you're going to get charged. It's going to be like a cent anyways. Delivery type, standard, accelerated. Keep that standard. Hide advanced options. Why not? So like, make sure your budget's like $5 total. And then like, remember, if you get 100 likes, that's like, it's going to be like a cent or two per like. So like 100 for a cent in like India, 100 likes would be like $1, So just do like $5 and then do continue. And I don't want to actually do this because it's going to run it. But then all you have to do is let's continue down. All right, let's continue. Use existing post. So we're going to create an ad, right? So do create ad. Now, whenever we go and run another campaign, then you can do use existing posts. And then you copy the code, paste the code in here, and then it still has all your likes and comments. So this is step number 2. Right now we're going to create the ad, right? So then, upload your image or upload your ad. I don't want to get into how to make the perfect ad because, like I said, like I don't have time for 100 videos. That would be a whole entire course. But let's say you have the ad made, upload your ad. Okay. Probably video or slideshow ads work better, so upload your video. And then here's your text, right? So then here's your ad copy, which is your text, blah, 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 blah. It should update in real time. Shop now. Oh, you need to select the media before you see everything get updated in real time, but we don't have the media made. Facebook pixel conversion tracking. So yeah, throw your pixel on here. I'll show you how to do that later. I'll show you how to throw your pixel on there. App events set up. So this app events, no, you don't need app events. And then you hit confirm, right? And then this is like, it'll start running your ad. But throw your pixel on here. So the conversion tracking is important. Throw your pixel on there so that way you can be like, all right, now let's retarget them when people watch 50% of my video. So you're gonna wanna do that. Go back up to objective, right? So once you run that ad, after engagement, there's a second step. The second step after engagement is you want to run like traffic campaign, right? So you want to do like engagement ad, like build this social proof, and then take that code. Actually, let me show you where to find the pixel. I'm sorry. Pixels. All right. Stay on this page, leave this page. So once you make any Facebook page, you'll come down over here, grab that pixel so you can start tracking people and then run better ads in the future with custom audiences and lookalike audiences. All right, set up pixel. You want to set up your pixel, its code, and then you grab it, it'll show you your code. There's my pixel, you grab it. And then once you copy that, so, you don't really have to throw your pixel in the engagement ad because you don't really want to track any of those people anyways. It's like they're people in India that are not relevant. So then once you have your pixel, run a traffic so that way you're getting people onto your website, and then you have a pixel on your Shopify website anyway, so you're tracking them there too. After engagement, that's the first step, build social proof. Then the second step is do like a video. If you have a video ad, do video ads, right? So we'll do like a video ad or a traffic ad. Usually they cost the same amount of money. They're gonna both be cheaper than conversion, right? So what we're doing is now we're gonna run a cheaper ad, and you can do like reach is a good one. Reach is a very cheap way to just show people your ad. Whether it's like a video ad or whatever. You could also do video ad. You can also do traffic. All of these are very, very similar. They're both cheap, right? But reach is also cheap as well. And so there are tiny little differences between each of the video views or traffic. Like in one of these, you can add a landing page, and one of them you can't. Little things like that. Like I said, I don't have time for a whole course, so I'm just gonna go ahead and teach you the basics. So then after you do build social proof with engagement, go ahead and run reach. They're cheap ads, right? And all you want to do is you want to present people your ads, see how much of your video they watched, or see how many commented or reacted a certain way. And then once you run the reach campaign, once you're done running a reach campaign with the same ad code that you got from the original ad, you grab that ad code. I'm not going to show you where to get it, but then you paste that ad code into any other campaign. That way you're keeping all your social proof, and then you run the ad in a cheap way. And some of them you might get purchases like based off of that, based off of reach ads or traffic ads in themselves, because hey, traffic sends them to your website, right? And then you can add your website within reach ads in the text, and then so they can still go to your website and get sales for a way cheap way, right? So the second step is to run one of these ad campaigns, right? Pay for it. You might even get sales, but you're seasoning that pixel. You're giving it more and more data. The more data you give your pixel, the more accurate results it's going to give you, right? And so once you run these cheaper ads, then after you ran your first $500, let's say, ad campaign, and you're like, wow, I got all these people to go on my website and visit, or like I got all these people, with $500, it bought me all of these people that watched more than half of my video, and I got $500 worth of sales. So that wasn't bad by running these cheaper ads. Now that you've done that, you've seasoned your pixel. So now you're going to run conversion ads, right? And then with your conversion ads, you're going to make custom audiences of the people who watched more than 50%, or the people who have visited your website that now are familiar with your business. And then it's going to really try to sell them on presenting it to similar people or to those same people, right? And they're gonna, Facebook is gonna go out and present them to those people and try to really sell them, right? That's why conversion ads are really, really popular, because they're going to convert conversion. They're gonna convert way better, right? Dynamic creative. This is uploading your ad. This is your offer. This is your audience. Then you target it the same way, like people that are women that are 24, women only, 24 and up, in the United States. Maybe you want to target them only in Texas. Another really cool thing to do is to look up Google Trends. Here's a little duck hunter hack, right? Because remember, Facebook has tons of data, but so does Google. Those are the two biggest companies. So if you go to Google Trends real quick, search baby products here on Google Trends, guys. Not baby trends. So if you type in baby products, oh look, the 100 is everyone's interested. So it seems pretty steady throughout the year. Everyone's interested in baby products. So it's a good market to get into. But look, if you look here, it shows you the most interest by state, right? So you guys can try to target your Facebook ads in this way, right? Look, New York, people are most into baby products in New York. I didn't know that. This is all live, right? So hey, if I had a baby company, I would also cross-check Google Trends, right? So with the Facebook data, with audience insights, it's telling us, hey, you should probably, target it with women, this age, this interest. And you're like, thanks, Facebook data. And then you go and you cross-check Google data. And it's Google's like, hey, by the way, people are most interested in your baby products in New York and in New Jersey and in Georgia. Those are the top 3. So then, hey, specify for that. So when you're here under locations and you're running your ad, hey, try this. Try New York and then do New York, right? And then try, the Georgia is where Google Trends said people are most interested. Try Georgia. And then try what was the other one again? New Jersey. Wow, you would have never known this, right? So trust the data. Don't trust yourself. Trust the data. And so state, New Jersey, right? And then run them on the top 3. That could be one ad campaign that does wonders for you, right? And then you do your age group. I think it was 25 and up for females, so 25 all the way to 34, and 34 for women. And then it was 34 to 45 or something, but you can make that a separate ad, so that way you can see the differences. So women only, and then boom, right guys, upload your ad, grab that ad code, and then put it here. So now you have your cheap social proof built up, right? And then now you can set up a custom audience. Let's see here, it should give us an option to do a custom audience. Custom audiences. Okay, here we go. Custom audiences, right? And so if you create a new custom audience, this is where you can filter and be like, all right, we ran one ad campaign with traffic and awareness for super cheap, but website traffic, right? On the one ad campaign, all these people visited our website, still got us some sales. Remember step number 2, which is running the reach or the traffic campaign after engagement to build the social proof. And so now it's let's run this for people that only visited the website. Let's target them again, so there's more likely that we're going to sell them. Or you can do video, right? And it's hey, we're going to do the video, and people did watched more than half of the video, so they're going to be more warm and more ready to buy our stuff. So then you can do video, right? And so you see, it's kind of complicated, Facebook ads, but if you do it well, it's tremendously valuable, and everyone's on Facebook anyways, and they have a pixel, and they can target. You're understanding why Facebook is the best way to market anything. It was just so long, and there's so many other things that we haven't talked about, but this is the gist of it, right? Do your custom audience, do the states that you've cross-checked on Google Trends that are more relevant, probably will convert better for you. Then you keep on going down. Language, definitely English if your ad is in English. So you want to kind of filter out all Spanish speakers only, because they're not going to buy your stuff. You're going to waste money. So then English, okay, let's continue going down. Then you target people, must like the baby websites or Pampers, right? So that way they're ultra relevant, right? This little audience bar, I like to have this right in the middle, because if you're too broad, like, it might not be relevant, you might waste money. But if you're too specific, you're too specific. Your money might be better spent up here in the green. So I like to keep it right in the middle, right? And you do that with your targeting of stuff, right? So if this is like way too specific in the red means Facebook's like, yo, like, you need more of a broad range, or not, this isn't going to work for you. So if that's it, then like maybe delete a city or two, or delete an interest, right? And then it'll go back up towards the green. And green, Facebook is proving by data, it's showing you, hey, listen, like, when this little meter is around green, usually ads perform better for you as far as how much dollars you're putting in, how many dollars you're getting out, right? So just trust Facebook, right? If Facebook didn't give you the right information most of the time, no one would market with Facebook. So they are giving you real data. That way you can continue spending money on their platform, right? It's just little things like the placements where I don't want to trust Facebook. It's like, nah, I'm just gonna go ahead and based on my tests, like the feed performs better than like all the other ones, right? And so then edit your placements yourself. And it's like conversions, landing page views, conversions. So yeah, so this is like, hey, do you want to optimize for people that buy, or you want to optimize, and Facebook will show you people that'll just jump on your landing page, right? And your landing page could be like your website, and there could be a pixel on your website, so you can just track them that way and then build other custom audiences. But just keep it on conversions, because with this ad campaign, you're really trying to just close them and get that money, right? That's why you did engagement, build the social proof. That's why you did like reach campaign or traffic campaign or video view campaign as the second step. That way you're spending less money on an ad. You might get some money from it, but what you're doing is giving your pixel more data. So now that after that campaign, after you've broke even or even made some money with those cheaper campaigns, now you can tune in and then run conversion campaigns with higher engagement that's built so it looks more popular, and people are like, whoa, people are talking about this. And now you have data so you can run it to custom audiences, right? And a lookalike audience we haven't talked about yet. A lookalike audience is Facebook's algorithm showing it to people very similar to your custom audiences, right? So lookalike audiences stem off from custom audiences, right? So let's say we have a custom audience of 10,000 people that have watched over 50% of our video ad. That's a custom audience, right? The people that watch over 50, there's 10,000 of them. That's the custom audience. You can also run another ad campaign with a lookalike audience. So Facebook goes, hey, we know all the data for these 10,000 people. Would you like us to like kind of match their data and bring you new customers that are proven to be like your custom audience? And you're like, well, yeah, I'm trying to expand and sell more people my product, so that sounds good. Well, that's called a lookalike audience. And you see, this is complicated, but I want to introduce how valuable it is for any business, right? And so then once you do that, then you run your conversion campaigns. So now they're going to be more profitable. You're not just wasting your time and money, like starting with a conversion campaign and you have no social proof built up or no data on your pixel to like show more relevant people your ad. So just do it. That's the life cycle. Run engagement, run traffic, run conversion. Or run engagement, run video, run conversion. Or run engagement, run reach, run conversion. That way it makes the most sense and you get more money out of your advertisements, right? But Facebook works like crazy anyway. So you could bypass everything, run some Facebook ads and still turn a profit. That's why it's really cool. And that's it. You continue and then run the ad and then that's it, right? And then so if you're in real estate, obviously, then you can do like run engagement, build up a lot of social likes, and then only run lead gen campaigns. There is no need for conversion expensive ad objectives because you're not really selling a physical product and you're not in e-commerce. You just want leads as a real estate agent, right? So then just do engagement campaigns in India and Pakistan, build up that social proof, and then just run lead gen campaigns. And then it pre-populates and then you have all these leads, right? So there's only 2 steps in real estate. Run engagement, build the social proof in India or Pakistan, right? And then for like $5. Now you have 500 likes, and then run the lead gen campaign. So you can get all these leads and close them for homes and sell them condos and sell them apartments. That's why it's so valuable, right? And so yeah, use this within your business. And that is basically the intro of Facebook ads. I know it might have been long, but man, I could really make a whole entire course about this. We'll talk about why I won't do that. I'm never going to really make a course on Facebook, and it's for a certain reason later. It's for a good reason, but we'll explain all of that later. But I wanted to introduce the concept, why Google, why Facebook, why Pixel is so crazy valuable. Probably the most valuable tool in any business marketing ever, right? Facebook targeted ads, pixel management, Google targeted ads, Google pixels are the most valuable marketing, period, within any business in any industry ever in 2019. If you understand Facebook ads, if you understand how to utilize your pixel correctly, if you understand Google ads, those are the most valuable techniques for marketing in any industry. And people have been making whole entire businesses off of knowing this information, and then running ads for other businesses like I do. So guys, this is the intro for Facebook ads.